Namaste and welcome to Cosmic Vision Tarot. Today's general reading for the collective. Let's get real. Okay, this deck. As always, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, because it is general. Not everything will resonate with everyone. Okay. What's not for you may be for someone else, or you may find it resonate with you sometime in the near future as well, okay? And as always, please heed your own personal intuition, okay? Now, let's get into it. So today we see the moon in Capricorn, right? But the day starts off with the sun clashing with Pluto, right? The Five of Cups coming out here in reverse. Okay, we see the sun clash with Pluto, right? And it's just, it's like your ego is doesn't know how to deal with transformation, right? Yeah, but there's also this understanding of what needs to happen, right? And it's just kind of like it's like a conflict of interest, right, within yourself, right? See the Five of Cups here in reverse, and then the King of Cups came out, and it's not really one of I'm sorry, like it's like I'm able to move on and see that things are happening. However, it's I'm hearing is with the King of Cups, it's really emotional, and sometimes I'm not sure how to handle it, right? Because now we see the Tower card just came out over top of the Four of Cups. And I'm hearing you have to see what's being handed to you. You can't just focus on what is falling away, what's chipping away in your life right now, especially emotionally. And also we see the Lover's card was came out. Those are like the Tower fell out with the Four of Cups, and well, they turned over together. But this card fell out simultaneously onto my lap, and it's like I said here, not just focusing on what's chipping away, but also noticing what's coming towards you, right? Because what's coming towards you is this Lover's energy, this energy of being connected and intertwined, whether it's with yourself, a person, or a situation, or a place. Being more intertwined, being more in harmony, right? Because we have the Page of Spears also over here, and with the Page of Spears, I'm hearing learning of passions, learning of new passions, right? Because we have the Hierophant here in reverse with the Four of Spears in reverse. Yes, definitely some change, because it's not stable, it's not sturdy. You need to highly reconsider. We saw the Hierophant actually come out in reverse yesterday with the when I used the Crystal Visions tarot deck, okay? And so also today we see the Capricorn moon makes a sextile with Neptune, which really puts us in our intuition, right? That King of Cups, it's like that feeling energy. And we also have the King of Spears coming out here when we talk about the moon, the Capricorn moon connecting with Neptune and Pisces. And Capricorn energy is it's like headstrong, like go-get energy. Like we're talking about cardinal earth energy there. And with the King of Spears here, it's really just being confident and trusting yourself and moving forward. Because with that connection with Neptune, really puts you in connection with your intuition, right? And it's really good to meditate upon what it is that you need to do next when you find yourself at a crossroads, right? Yes, because the Fool is slipping out over here saying there is indeed most definitely a new adventure, and the next step is waiting to be taken. It's time for you to take that leap of faith, okay? Because we see And so this, the sun clashes with Pluto, and then the moon connects with Neptune in the morning. And then in the evening, a little after 6, we see the Capricorn moon connect with Pluto and Capricorn before clashing with the sun, right? Intense, deep emotions, right? We're talking about Pluto, the planet of transformation here, right? And then we have the moon here in Capricorn, right? The moon is pretty organized and wanting to get things together in Capricorn and trying to get your feelings together, but then you got Pluto there bringing up really deep feelings, because once your spirit wants to make sure that this is not superficial, right? That this is coming from a place within where true transformation can take place to truly elevate you to the next step, to the next level of your journey, of who you need to be, of this this just spiritual journey that you are taking, and finding yourself and coming more into contact with your purpose. I'm hearing, okay. And we see the moon clash with the sun, right? And it's like yeah, it's happening, right? We see the emotional self clashing with the ego self, where these feminine and masculine energies butting heads, and it's like it's happening, but you have to be patient. You can't force it. You have to I'm hearing you observe it. Don't try to understand it, really. Just observe it. And we see the moon also connect with Jupiter about an hour after it clashes with the sun, okay? And the cards. Okay, we see the moon connect with Jupiter and Capricorn right before it clashes with the sun, and everything's just like expanded. It's blown up, so that it's make sure that you are not missing a damn thing. I'm hearing it's like you don't want to miss this, and I'm going to make sure that you don't miss this, okay? Actually, this feels really good right now to see what it is. It's just it feels like someone's trying to like emotionally hide from themselves, okay? But you have to come out, like you have to come out and see what's waiting for you on the other side, right? The Fool's sitting out here over top of the Lover's card, okay? And it's like, if you want to get there, you have to be willing to face the darkness, right? In this card, right, you see he's there and he's got his light, but if you look really closely in the dark shadow behind him, there's a dragon, right? Which in a way can be like a more terrified, afraid energy, right? But despite that energy being behind you, you have to be able to continue to move forward, to want better for yourself, right? Surrender to setting limits, okay? The card says to practice expressing your needs. And remember that no is a complete sentence. And we see here surrender to inner peace and surrender your attachment to results, okay? It's like I said, okay, definitely like the inner peace thing, about moving on and having the confidence and being open to passions, and then surrender your attachment to results. I'm really feeling that, like I mentioned a few moments ago, like this says, holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. That's what the card says. And a few moments ago, I mentioned how it's not really, don't really try to understand. Just observe what's coming up for you on such a deep emotional level, right? Because trying to understand it will probably just drive you like a little, restless, right? And you want to be peaceful, and you want to set limits, okay? Because like I said, someone's like doesn't want to. There's just this energy of not wanting to be emotionally vulnerable, right? But I'm feeling like it's not wanting to be vulnerable because of what will happen if you're really expressive, which is why I feel like this surrendering to setting limits is here for those of you with that feeling, because when you set those limits, you are being vulnerable. You're putting out in the open what your needs are and what is right for you, and you're not sure what type of response you're going to get to that, but it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Just like sending their attachment to the results, it does not matter what the response is to it. What matters is that you set limits for yourself so that you can enjoy and invoke that inner peace, right? Because your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. Yes. Say yes to yourself. Like I said, with the moon connecting with Neptune and putting you in an intuitive spot to really meditate upon things and have answers come to you, for you to observe what's coming up for you. And it's just a really clear message that yes, your intuition is correct right now, and you really should be listening to yourself right now. And it's not a time to really make logical sense of everything, but to truly feel what you are feeling and act upon it. Okay, this empowerment card just flipped over. You're more powerful than you realize, and it's safe for you to be powerful. I'm hearing it's safe for you to be emotionally powerful, to stand strong in what it is that you are feeling. Okay, and to I'm hearing this emotionally stand up for yourself, and I'm picking up this King of Cups energy again. To emotionally stand up for yourself. All right, and let's see what's waiting on the other side of that for you. Because for a lot of you, this emotional strength, this emotional standing up for yourself, setting those boundaries is a leap. That's a very giant leap. But it is one that is worthwhile. Okay? And thank you so much for connecting. I hope this was insightful for some of you, if not all of you. All right? Love and light to you all. Namaste.